What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today for another BFR. As you can see, I'm wearing my Phoenix Coyotes jersey. This one. This is not my Halloween costume. My Halloween costume is actually the white Marc-Andre Fleury jersey I have. However, I think the Phoenix jersey is quite appropriate for this video. Game 9 against the Arizona Coyotes in Arizona. I was on October 30th at 9 p.m. It was one of those strange days where every single sport was being played of the American sports. You had a World Series game in Arizona. You had a football game, Monday Night Football. You had basketball and hockey. And then you even had the MLS playing. So all 5 major sports leagues in the U.S. and Canada playing last night. It was October 30th at 9 p.m. This game, it was the last game of the night. And the Coyotes win 8-1. That's right, the Hawks beat Vegas, give them their first loss, and then they get obliterated by the Coyotes. Hawks go to 3-6, shots were 33-32 Arizona, that's right, they were only outshot by 1. Hits 25-15 Chicago, faceoffs 33-26 Chicago. Power play, Chicago goes 0 for 2, Arizona goes 1 for 4. Vlasic was out, Phillips is in, don't know how long Vlasic's going to be hurt for. Soderblom was left out to dry, I will say that. This game was one of those proofs that Chicago, when they were in the zone, they were putting shots on net. The problem was Engram was saving everything. For Soderblom, the defense did not exist. The Hawks were playing well. They did not play a horrible game except for the defensive portion. Coyotes' first line was not good either. Schmaltz, Hayden, and Keller by the end of the night, they had a -1. They didn't get on the score sheet at all, somehow. Soderblom saves 15 out of 22 before being replaced by Mrazek, who saves 10 out of 11. Ingram saves 31 out of 32. Soderblom's save percentage was very high up to this point. It's going to take a bit now. In the first period, 28 seconds in, the Hawks have the jump, and at 19:32, it's a Chicago snipe goal. Connor Bedard, 4th of the season already from Korchinski and Jones. Korchinski himself is doing his pretty well to start out the season. It's 1-0 Chicago early. Little did we know at the time, Coyotes would score 8, and Chicago would score none. 17:37, Arizona responds. It's a goal from Michael Carcone. It won't be the last time you hear his name. Second of his season from Logan Cooley and Sean Dursey to make it 1-1. Dumba has a chance that's saved. Foligno can't put home a rebound. Reese Johnson takes a clothesline by Dumba, and there's no penalty. And at 6:07, it's an Arizona rebound goal. Josh Brown with his 9th career goal. First of the season from McBain and Kerfoot to make it 2-1. Kerfoot and Krause returned to the lineup for the Coyotes after that they were both injured to start the season. So they were back in the lineup, and they made their presence known. Krause, not so much. Krause was getting chances. Kerfoot, he got the assist there. But as we move on, we'll see. Michelli is saved. Perry gives it to Donato, who was a wide open net, and somehow missed the open net. And then at the replay, Ingram's stick got in the hands of Donato, which kind of made him miss. Hawks continue to pepper. Somehow, every single time I do a video fantasy football, no matter what time of the day it is. 5:23, Chicago penalty to Murphy for tripping. Radish was yelling at the officials for a hand pass, and it took them 5 seconds to call it, so that was disturbing to say the least. Tenorti laying big hits, and at 4:05, Arizona gets a one-timer power play goal. It's Michael Carcone with his 2nd of the game, 3rd of the season from Krause and Bukestad, so forget what I said about Krause. His first career multi-goal game to make it 3-1, then 4:01, so 4 seconds after that, Chicago and Arizona get coincidental fighting majors. Foligno and O'Brien face off, and Foligno drops him. Foligno, it was funny because Foligno dropped him, but he didn't look like he was ready to fight, and O'Brien just threw off the glove and started punching. And so Foligno defended himself well and took O'Brien down. But then Richardson was yelling at the officials. I've never seen Luke Richardson, I don't think, that mad. And he just was like, go away, F off, that sort of thing. Let's go Blackhawks chant was starting up near the end of the period. 2:29, Chicago penalty to Bedard for slashing, which would be killed. We go to the second period. They finally put Bedard with Reichel to start the period, and Reichel with Bedard to start the period. Michelli has a chance just wide again. Michelli was getting snake bit. He kept shooting just wide. There was a big save on Carcone. Murphy, big hit on Keller. That's probably like the only time I wrote his name. Tyler Johnson has a break. That's not what that's. Tyler Johnson Tyler Johnson is blocked. Jeez, my pen ran out of ink there. Apparently, Anthony Siu is saved. But at 15 minutes, Arizona scores again. It's Michael Garcone with his fourth of the season, his first hat trick of his career, unassisted to make it 4-1, and it was bizarre. So it rolled up the back of the net, over the top of the net, over the crossbar, bounced off of the back of Soderblom's helmet and neck and into the net. Like that describes Chicago sports pretty well right there. And then at 13:22, they score again. It's an Arizona one-timer goal. Jack McBain with his third of the season from Kerfoot and O'Brien. So Kerfoot got 2 assists there. O'Brien's got an assist in a fight. And McBain has a goal. There will be 2 Gordie Howe hat tricks in this game, so we'll see who it is. 10:56, Arizona penalty to O'Brien for cross-checking, which would be killed. It was almost 7-1, but 8:42, Arizona goal is Sean Dursey, 4th of the season from Carcone and Boyd, so that's 4 points for Carcone. And then it was almost 7-1 by Bukestad, who would be cleared. 7:32, Chicago penalty to Phillips for holding, which would be killed. And then at 4:34, it's an Arizona goal, Liam O'Brien, his first of the season, from McBain and Michelli to make it 7-1. It's the Gordie Howe hat trick, but it looked like a kicking motion. I was on the fence. It was kind of like he redirected it, but he kicked it at the same time during the redirection. The refs were reviewing it for quite a while, and they eventually called it a goal. It didn't matter. Mrazek was in, and Soderblom was out. So O'Brien has a goal, he has an assist, and he has a fight. So Gordie Howe hat trick for Liam O'Brien. And with 1 minute to go, Chicago and Arizona get coincidental penalties once again. It's fighting again. Tenorti and McBain dropped the gloves this time, and Tenorti dropped McBain. So we're 2-0 in fights. Bedard scored 2-0 in fights. Let's look at the positives. Third period, Jones hits the post. 14:59, Arizona penalty to Brown for tripping, which would be killed. Dumba had a big hit on Reese Johnson. Keller had a break that was wide. 11:53, Chicago and Arizona get coincidental penalties for roughing, so it's 4-on-4, and Perry was livid at the official. And I didn't really see the play, but Perry and Brown go off to the box. 9:23, while it's 4-on-4, no, that's after it'd be 4-on-4. It's an Arizona one-timer, sneak-in goal. Jack McBain, 4th of the season from Kerfoot, who gets his 3rd assist of the game, makes it 8-1, and what a play. It was a fantastic back-and-forth play and just perfectly executed by McBain and Kerfoot. Mrazek had no chance. Keller has a break that's wide. I already said that. Krause has a chance that's wide. Hawks can't buy a save at that road at that point. Reese Johnson has a shorthanded post because at 2:11 it's a Chicago penalty to Phillips for cross-checking, which would be killed. But as you see there, McBain goal assist fight, and then you have O'Brien goal assist fight, 2 Gordie Howe hat tricks for the Coyotes, in a thrashing, an absolute thrashing of the Blackhawks. And yeah, that's going to be all I have for you guys in this one. I was kind of dying inside watching this game, and that kind of summed up just how it went. It was a pretty good day too. It was a shame that I had to stay up till 9 o'clock when I was exhausted from waking up early that morning. And I got to watch them get thrashed 8-1. But that's going to be all I have for you guys in this one. Tell me down below your thoughts of the game. If you're an Arizona fan, congratulations. If you're a Blackhawks fan like I am, tell me down below what your thoughts were. Arizona fans, tell me your ideas. Tell me about how you were thinking during that game and how much you were enjoying it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. See you.